Winston, where the heck are you?
In the periodical section, checking the box scores from the Knicks game last night. Why?
Tell us more about this collector, Winston.
Says here that this collector used the Gray Lady to get to the rare books in her care. Specifically, a book called, get this, the Gozerian Codex.
Great.
Yeah, and when she found out what he was up to, she dumped him.
Smart lady.
Not really. Evidently, he murdered her for it.
Uh-oh.
The Gray Lady was his first victim, but he killed a bunch more.
And let me guess, he collected their bodies just like he collected books.
Bingo! Ray, you get to buy me dinner. And here's the last on the collector. Seconds before he was hanged, he said he would return as Azet Lord, some sort of god, to keep watch over the library and every rare book in its collection.
Sounds like quite the bookworm.
Sounds like the kind we run into all the time.
Sounds like part 9 of Ghostbusters. But no, we're still in this creepy ass library. See what I mean by creepy? She could have just went on ahead. And just right now just noticing some of the posters. It's actually pretty funny. You see, yeah, I'm coming, but you don't have to be creepy.
Okay, I'm not saying that's a bad sign, but it sure isn't a good one. Jeez!
Well, I'm gonna get some water.
That'll only hurt for a minute.
Oh wait, they're moves. Oh, Ray's still like, no. Okay, not that bad. Oh, well, while I'm at it, check and see if I got any money. Also, too, at these Tobin Spirit Guide sheet, I think I have the 1200 now to buy. Believe there's the heat reduction. I think I'm gonna get the heat reduction. The blast stream heat reduction. There's a lot of time later to get it, but might as well get it now. But also here you can check your current stats on how much damage you're doing, how much property damage you have. You can also look up every ghost and their weakness, any kind of information, kind of like a Pokedex for ghosts. Call it a Ghostodex. I don't know. I'm thinking of names while I'm going along. But yeah, I'm going to purchase this shot glass heat cause because, well, hell, we might need it later. Why not? And also check the settings and such. But I think Ray's a little impatient when we buy upgrades and stuff. So let me just make my way through. And see,
You hear that?
I did.
It's around here someplace.
Yeah. And see, and like I was saying in the previous video, this is one thing that kind of they excel at in the game is
Somebody's in here.
just this creepy vibe. I mean, yes, there's comedy from our 4 main Ghostbusters, and there's some comedy, you know, with other characters and such. But as far as like at least getting a scary atmosphere down, like I destroyed all that, even though that ghost was kind of sitting in that chair. It was creepy. I mean, obviously, the movie has it, you know, both movies have parts to where that actually happens, and I'm kind of just over talking because when I was playing this, I didn't realize I couldn't get in that door. It just seemed crazy. But you know, the movies can't really dwell on that. And you know, the game, at least the game, from a perspective, can kind of elongate the creepiness, and you know, they are ghosts. But here on this part, you have to investigate with your PKE goggles to kind of figure out where you have to go to next. And even though with the PKE goggles, you can kind of see like ghostly things, like,
What are they saying?
see what I mean? Why? Not even sure. But essentially, just use your PKE goggles and kind of, you know, the children handprints will kind of guide you difficulty activities to kind of guide you through this particular puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, just kind of a guide to where to go to next. And even though it's Ghostbusters, I mean, it's really kind of chilling too that this particular ghost, you know, the assumption is that he just killed these children. See what I mean?
I think they're trying to tell us something.
Or that these kids are actually helping us find this particular ghost. Yeah, I mean, it's creepy as hell.
Scared of what? Nothing can hurt us now.
I feel bad for the janitor of this library. He's gonna have to clean out all this black slime. Because I don't think the Ghostbusters. I don't think the Ghostbusters actually clean up behind.
Here's the place. Special collections. These rooms are packed with rare and valuable volumes. Okay, she's in here with Egon. No noise.
It's not like she's gonna pounce on you like the lady. Now, for gameplay's sake, or let's play's sake, I did not 100%, as you can see in the previews, I don't 100% the game. Just because, I mean, in fact, I'm just trying to show the game, and honestly, I would have to play it multiple times to figure out where everything is. Now, with that weird sound, we just picked up another collectible. And then I realized there's nothing up here. I have to make my way downstairs. But,
Oh boy.
And it's kind of a unique backstory on
They're throwing the whole science
some of the
fiction
ghosts. Whoa.
Can't blast through the shield.
Now you can now,
Their shields. Use the capture stream on their shields.
since you're given a new enemy type
Wrangle their shield.
that we'll see throughout the game. These kind of shielded ghosts here, yeah, you pretty much hit it's L1 on the PS3 and left bumper button. You use the capture stream, just shoot at them, use the capture stream to capture the shield and slam it. But as you can see there, I just avoided all that.
Remember how
Just
you were
used it.
saying print was dead?
I just avoided the entire thing by just hitting it with boson darts.
Now where'd she go?
Because boson darts are
Valence
useful.
is up. She definitely left a trace somewhere.
And now we're still
Big
looking
spike.
for.
Right here.
Yeah, check this out. I feel a breeze. Oh, cool. Secret passages. These are great.
Now, I'm still wondering, like, anybody, as far as like the owners of this particular, well, the city owns the library, but people that work there, they like no one would like find that there's a door
I didn't
there.
even know this area existed.
Looks like the janitors didn't either. For the last 80 years, anyway.
Because people don't read anymore. And there's some cheap scares every now and then that kind of could have waited till I actually got downstairs or something.
What are those? I don't recognize them from
Probably
Tobin's.
flood the basement.
No. They're in the revised Ethiary catalog. I think the Grey Lady is constructing them from the books and minor spirits here.
Excuse me,
She
Econ.
may be more powerful than we thought.
Okay. And even though like the Gray Lady is kind of like the most noticeable ghost in the puppet library, I would just suspect too that other people would, see
Take a
other
look at
things,
this place.
especially in the daycare
I
area.
could spend a month taking inventory of these books.
Let's be very careful what we wish for down here, Ray.
Probably saw a ton of them in the shop
We should tell Winston to get down here. We could probably use his help.
to help
I'm trying
pack
to
up on
raise.
something.
There's too much interference.
Put them in the truck. But yeah, just use your PKE goggles, and there should be a book stand over there
Wow. dig
that
back.
particular thing happened.
Ray, I'm not entirely convinced this is the best course of action.
Hey, I'll bet this is a trap.
Welcome
You
back,
bet.
Ray.
Right, and then just another hard part. Not really a hard part, but another thing here. This particular bookshelf. I'm not even sure. This isn't the Great Lady.
Could be trouble.
But the book was in more books. People had to sign the Evil Dead book that's trying to come.
They've got friends.
But rinse and repeat. Just you know, you can use shot glass. It's only if they're close, or you could just use those contractors like you here.
That's the stuff.
You do have Ray and Heat, so it's not that challenging.
I'm having serious doubts.
Even
about
on the hardest
structural
difficulty,
integrity.
I really shouldn't die here.
It's moving again.
Over to the left.
But we'll keep kind of just doing this up until it gets in position to do whatever that book is doing. But essentially, it's a guide. They'll switch up the enemy types as they do here. They do walk up on those little ones, and then there's some shielded ones here.
Here they come.
The ones with tridents. They have tridents.
On your left. Hey, I'm on your side. Ow! Keep working.
Those on guards,
To the other side.
they'll hit whatever's in close, and we're
Moving.
down here is not the best place to mess that place up. I'm actually going the wrong way, I think. Yep.
I'm telling you, the substructure is unstable. The ceiling could come down on top of us.
Think. And
Our
another
low probe experiment is working. You're clairvoyant.
No, I saw the support columns buckle.
another one of these ghosts. For the most part, they will just go around. He's a lot weaker. You could use the status speed and slow him down, but he's not as fast as the other ones.
Above you.
He actually went through that water. Actually reminds me of those from Luigi's Mansion.
That's good. Keep working.
Yeah, thank you. Because I was. And I believe there is an achievement for recovering or
Over
trapping ghosts in your particular trap. I'm not entirely sure on that because I'm not trying to play for
Oh boy.
achievements. You should really wear headphones when you're
Creepy.
Yeah. And see, just parts like this where it's dark and you just see like the detail on the pack is just outrageous. Just the detail on most little things people wouldn't know about. You can really tell that the people that play this game emphatically love Ghostbusters. It would be a dream just to work on something like that. Alright, so this is kind of like a puzzle-ish kind of thing. As you can see, you can't really shoot it.
Those beams are wedged solid.
I'm not...
Good place for the capture stream.
In the words of Egon, he just said that they're wedged. Okay. Glowing thing? They're gonna pick up. Now, why would they pick up these creepy objects and put it in the firehouse? I don't know. But Egon just said that they were wedged solid. The beams were wedged solid. I don't know if... I guess they would break apart the brick, but how strong is the captain frame? I don't know.
Wonder what's down there.
I don't know.
Something
Let's find
big.
out.
More than likely terrifying.
It ain't opportunity. And I goddamn thing out of the way.
Jump out of the way. It's really dark.
So too late for that, right? What kind? I don't even know.
Wonderful. Hope you don't have any open cuts. I'm thinking flesh-eating bacteria.
That's an electric lock on the door.
See if you can find the power.
How old is this basement here to have a... I don't know. Kind of be a bad place to
Great,
put
the
it.
recruit found it. I wonder if it's a good idea to be standing in 1.5 feet of water.
That didn't last long.
Maybe because it's old. You know, in a way, I kind of... Oh, by the way, there's another boss. Or another big character. In terms of, like, bosses or enemies in Ghostbusters, I kind of referred more to kind of Batman Arkham Asylum, to where, like, you had boss battles in a sense, but as far as, like, you know, different types, you know, this is the equivalent of, you know, this big taking, like, the Bane boss kind of enemies, which is pretty much the same strategy. Even though it looks nice, I mean, I'm not complaining. I love this game. But that's what it just reminds me of that. So, you know, just shoot them down till it whittles. And yeah, we don't want to bust it. You don't even need to slam it this time. All you have to
I'm a
do
big
is just...
fan of the level 6 bidimensional attractor.
I'm with you on that. We're lucky there were only some old books for it to manifest with.
You don't even have to
Recruit,
slam his
you
head
okay?
this time.
Let's keep moving.
I would kind of be afraid to stand in water with that backpack.
This is cheery.
That's just me.
Nice place. Nothing bad could ever happen in here.
There she is! Flank her! She's got nowhere to run!
She's a ghost.
Except through the grate.
I'm not clear on how the flanking was supposed to work.
Oh boy, burning. Two of them this time.
And
Tell us again how lucky
like
we are.
my last topic just now, it's essentially the same type of enemy-ish. For the most part, like, because there are two of them,
Oh, you got me.
you know, clearly you want to stay focused on one at a time. Don't overrun yourself on trying to
Get a full scan.
kill both of them or such. Yes, taking a scan does help. Again, blast stream, it helps if they're as close as I am to them now. But for the most part, just keep one eye on the person that you're ghost that you're killing. Egon and Ray, for the most part, will try to get rid of the other one, or at least willow it its energy down. As far as attacks, get too close. I think I killed him.
I'm hit.
But yeah, keep one eye on the enemy and the other on your partners here, because
Look behind you.
if everybody dies in the same run, you kind of have to start over. It's not a good thing. But yeah, it didn't really have any attacks, just a shock blast,
Before this gets really dangerous.
as most big.
We may have missed that window, Ray.
Well, we can't follow her through that grate. Is there another way?
I don't know. Let's look through here. So the capture stream's not working. Maybe Bullseye darts will work.
What you find there, young blood? Good work. Spangler, the kid found the exit.
I added something new to the pack.
When?
This is the PDS, Plasm Distribution System. Basically, it's Slime Blower Mark II, heavily modified from the earlier version. Your plasm banks are now integrated into the proton pack. It uses a base culture of ectoplasm that can impair entities, cause caustic black slime to go inert, and reveal otherwise invisible ethereal structures that reside on this plane.
To use the slime blower, just point and squirt. It'll help neutralize any active batches of black slime. It'll close any portals they're opening too.
And portals, he means he wants early in the game.
Neutralized slime.
When did we get this though? We're still in the library. We'll leave Goo behind, but
You can't make me.
the third weapon, and a very helpful one too.
Our own private
So,
shortcut to hell. That's convenient.
Yeah, how convenient. See you guys for the next part.